We're looking at number 3. Number 3 wants us to find the congruent angles, the corresponding sides, based off this similarity statement of JKLM and QSRP. So we have two quadrilaterals, and we're trying to prove, or not prove, we're trying to figure out what angles are congruent. So what I'm first going to do is I'm going to highlight the colors to just make sure I have the same things going on, just so I can have a color code going on. So J is related to Q, J, Q. Then I have K is going to be related to R. Then we have L. Oops, let's highlight those on the actual quadrilaterals as well. K is congruent to R. And then we have L is going to be with S. Then lastly we have M. It's going to be with P. So doing this color coding makes it much easier for us to see what is congruent to each other. So first, or similar when we're talking corresponding sides, but first the congruent angles are going to be the following. Angle J is green, and it's going to be with angle Q. Then we have angle Q, which would be congruent to angle... Why did I do Q? We shouldn't have done that. Then we have angle K, would be congruent to angle R. Then we have angle L, which is congruent to angle S. Then lastly we have angle M, which is congruent to angle P. The corresponding sides, this is where the colors are really going to help us. So what we have here is I'm going to go from green to yellow. So we have J to K over, we start with green, so we got to go with the green again, Q to R. It's going to be proportional with, we started with the big triangle, or with the quadrilateral JKLM, so now we're going to go from K to L, so K to L over, so we start with yellow, so it's going to be R to S, which will be equal to, now we start at L, L to M. L to M would be the same as S to P. And to finish this off, it would be MJ over P to Q. Alright, so this is our congruent angles, and this is our proportions to set up how these two quadrilaterals are going to be similar to one another.